Twitch has just proved yet again that they are in fact hypocrites and 1000% sexist. This comes after a situation mainly involving female streamers Nina Lin and Zoe Spencer receiving a ban from Twitch for what looks to be sexual assault. Now, the victim in the situation is someone named Saeed, who was known as the assistant of streamer Silky from FaZe. In a stream from sometime this year, Zoe and Nina made seemingly sexual advances towards Saeed, which included Zoe trying to twerk on him while Nina held his arms down. Just take a look.
Hey, come on.
Zoe, you can't. Zoe, you can't.
He's 23. No, he's consensual.
No, he's not consensual.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Hold on.
In this clip, despite him laughing, Saeed clearly wants no parts of this, even completely running away from the situation. And Silky clearly says he doesn't want it.
You trying to block him from getting as you will.
Bro, he don't want it, bro.
Now, it's people that may say that Saeed is quote-unquote gay for not wanting a woman to twerk on him, but if I don't want a woman I'm not attracted to in any way or even have a connection with to twerk on me, I don't want it. It's simple. I did not consent. Because if the roles were reversed and it was two men and a woman, they wouldn't be singing that same tune at all. Now, I personally wouldn't go as far as feeling like they violated me. I would just tell them to stop and keep it pushing. But what I just explained are my personal boundaries, not Saeed's. Everyone is not the same. I'm not saying that it's not assault to twerk on someone without consent, but everyone responds differently. Apparently, it's way more that happened behind the scenes that Saeed mentions in multiple tweets about the situation, saying, "I've been vocal about the situation originally and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again, and for the third time it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what it did." And after this clip resurfaced, Nina faced a lot of backlash on the internet, and what she decided to do was deny the entire thing, saying that it was embarrassing for a man to say that he was assaulted.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him and be like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you deadass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
As you can see from this clip, she clearly says no one essayed Saeed. I just want to know, are we looking at the same clips? Like, somebody let me know in the comments, am I tripping, bro? Because if it was two men and a woman like just doing that, bro, and a man was trying to hump a woman or something, whatever, I'm seeing niggas say a man twerking on a woman. Why would a man twerk on a woman, bro? Like, it would have to be something like equivalent to a woman twerking on a man, so that would have to be something like trying to grind on a woman or hump her or something like that. Like, people saying a man twerking on a woman, it just wouldn't make sense. It's not equivalent. So if it was two men and a woman doing that, bro, y'all would not be saying the same thing, bro. The internet would be outraged. Now, as this whole thing was happening, you got people spamming her chat when she was streaming, and her moderators are just deleting comments about the situation in her chat, just running interference for her, trying to just quell this whole situation. Nina Lin would finally take accountability after the clips went viral, and she said that she saw the wrong in what she was doing.
And listen, I'm old enough to own up to what I did wrong. And during the situation, I genuinely 100% thought it was a joke. I just thought he was laughing, so I'm like, oh, like we all just laughing and geeking. But yeah, I see. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong, and what we did was wrong. You know, he clearly was uncomfortable with it, you know, and he was very hurt by it, so that's all that we know.
Okay, so clearly this is just some PR shit. Like, this is a PR response, a PR apology. I'm not believing this shit for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, like, I feel like if a nigga clearly running away, he clearly don't want that. If you're seeing a nigga just is not with it, just move on. You feel what I'm saying? Just like next segment. You feel what I'm saying? But with them, with Zoe, you feel me? They always aggressive. You got two aggressive women. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, they just two peas in a pod. And a nigga like that just don't really stand up for himself like that. I mean, these are gonna be the results. Now, as for saying that Saeed was laughing and he didn't look uncomfortable and stuff like that, I mean, the nigga was clearly running away. I'm sorry. Like, I don't give a f if the nigga was laughing, bro. It's people that laugh in nervous situations all the time, bro. Like, even women in certain uncomfortable situations. So you can't really fault the nigga for laughing. You feel what I'm saying? It just don't really make sense. Now, the biggest thing in this situation that just happened, and the theme of this video, the cause for the title of this video, is Nina and Zoe Spencer being banned on Twitch a couple days ago. You know, the internet was celebrating this whole thing, saying that, damn, pack watch, saying it's a new pack I'm smoking on her channel and stuff like that. You even got Stable Ronaldo saying Twitch took way too long to ban Nina Lin after she essayed Saeed, calling her a fucking weirdo and saying that it's a literal crime.
I mean, yeah, she's a fucking weirdo. I don't know how it took that long.
Because she was making a TOS offense, that's a crime.
That's a literal crime. And you know it's bad when she admitted and she said that he should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, what are you, what?
So bad. And then,
That was like the worst thing you could have ever said.
as we go to XQC react to it, they're like, she should be banned. And then she's like, I'm sorry. Like, bro, how you gonna apologize after the fact?
Well, they're not even useful to the platform. Who gives a f?
Now, Saeed will respond to these bans saying thank you and saying that he's still gonna make a statement later on. Now, during her whole PR cleanup and stuff like that publicly, in private, she was trying to reach out to Saeed, even asking for his number.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better as a person. I got people supporting me. I got people looking up to me, and I gotta do better, bro. And if things happen, you know, instead of just wondering if it's really wrong or not, I'm just gonna go up there and say, yo, bro, that was my fault. And I'm very sorry for traumatizing you. But at the same time, we're gonna give the boy some room. Reached out to him personally, done everything. I've apologized, you know, as sincerely as I can. Also, if he wants to talk off stream, I totally get it, bro. That's exactly what I want for him as well, too, because that's probably more comfortable for him, you know? Whatever's more comfortable, honestly. Hope he's doing okay. Shout out you, Saeed.
Saeed would finally get on stream to talk about the situation, even revealing that his parents cried after hearing about what happened. He didn't want this situation to turn out the way that it did.
Basically, I didn't want this whole thing to have an outcome like this. I mean, I didn't want it to, like, them being banned is not really anything to me, because at the end of the day, like, sexual assault is a crime, and people that say that it's not sexual assault, I don't know what you think sexual assault is or anything like that. I don't know. I just, this whole thing resurfaces, like every single time it resurfaces, it just takes a toll on me, and I just don't want to talk about it just because of that. And like, the main thing for me is, like, I don't want my parents to see it and then have them like break down over it. I did later on tell my parents about the sexual assault, and my mom ended up crying for a whole month and felt like it was her fault. I will be taking time to deal with it myself, and I'll obviously try and work on being more vocal about it. And I really hope that people learn from this and try and understand, like, other people can deal with stuff like this and you probably don't even know. And the thing that hurt me the most was when they said I should be embarrassed, that I'm probably embarrassed.
You know, everybody on the internet thinks this, you know, this is the good ending and stuff is good, you know what I'm saying? Until they saw that Zoe Spencer was unbanned on Twitch. I mean, how can we be surprised at Twitch? And Saeed will respond by saying that this is just unreal. You're right, Saeed, it is unreal that a company like Twitch that has basically a zero tolerance policy for sexual assault would turn around and unban a streamer that was accused of sexual assault. Because you got streamers like Speed, who you know, when he was younger, because Speed is completely changed up. I don't like bringing up the situation because it paints him in a bad light when he's completely changed from this. Basically saying to Ash Cash that, you know, he would assault her if they were the only two people on Earth, because no one would stop him. So he got banned for 2 years for that. Gideon got banned for sending his community to Pokemon's chat, basically spamming random stuff like L's and stuff like that. Like, not even nothing too serious. He got banned for 2 years for that. But a random streamer that just so happens to be a woman can have sex on stream, get banned, and unbanned within 24 hours. You can't tell me that you don't see a trend here. Now let's look at Twitch's community guidelines, man. You know, the staple of Twitch, the rules and regulations. What do they have to say about SA? Now, in their adult sexual violence section, it says acts of sexual violence are a serious offense. Content or activities that promote or threaten sexual violence may be reported to law enforcement. Sexual violence is not tolerated on Twitch and will result in immediate suspension of your account. And you got the examples. You got non-consensual sex acts, coercing a guest into committing a sex act by threatening them, touching another person in an intimate matter without their consent. Is that last line not what happened to Saeed? Let me know. Then you have sexual harassment. Oh, so many examples of this. Twitch firmly opposes sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is never acceptable, whether these comments are directed towards others on or off Twitch. We define sexual harassment to encompass non-physical behaviors of a sexual nature that could cause others to feel uncomfortable, degraded, unsafe, or discouraged from participation advocating for or expressing a desire to commit sexual violence against another person, directing another person to carry out non-consensual sexual acts. Is that not what Nina and Zoe Spencer did? You guys are hypocrites. Come on, man, y'all gotta do better, Twitch. Simple as that, man. Then there's another clip that resurfaced of Zoe Spencer twerking in front of Saeed or whatever. Somebody comes along and asks Saeed, yo, you're not gonna get behind that? And he asks, oh, what do I do?
You scared? Right. That's right. What do I need to do? You get behind him, I need to control it. Yeah,
And this whole clip is just a nothing burger. People trying to say that, yeah, since he wanted it in this clip, he wanted it in every other clip, and it was cool. Like, it just don't make sense. Y'all niggas critical thinking skills just, bro, y'all just need to go back to school, man. That's like saying if a woman was grinding on a man before, that means that she wanted to have sex with him. Like, it just don't make sense, bro. Like, just cause she grinded on him before, that don't mean that she wanted the nigga to get behind her again. You feel what I'm saying? In another situation, just cause she letting it happen then, that don't mean she, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird nuance to it, but at the same time, consent is consent. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't criticize a nigga from wanting it then and not wanting it now. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, shit could really go too far. It's crazy because this nigga really just didn't even do nothing. All he did was stand there and she just stopped. Like, bro, all he did was stand there. He walked up. He barely did anything. She didn't even grind on the nigga. And she stopped. Simple as that, bro. And again, I don't give a if y'all say that, oh, I'm soft, or oh, he's gay and all this. My guy, if I don't want a woman to twerk on me that I don't with, you feel what I'm saying, that I'm not attracted to, you feel me, like, back up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm cool off you. Like, I don't want that. I'm straight. Like, I just my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make me just all of a sudden homosexual. It just don't make sense. Y'all logic don't make sense. And that's why y'all just let anybody just walk over y'all. Y'all niggas is just simps. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all really just haven't really got anything. Some of y'all have never felt the touch of a woman, my guy. So some of y'all just may think this shit is just cool because y'all don't get nothing. But let me know what you guys think about this situation. It's just my take on it. I don't think anybody's really like spoke in this specific way, going into the community guidelines and, you know, breaking stuff down. So if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Let me know if you disliked the video too. It's Fargo and I'm out, man.